So I thought my hair was gonna look a mess, but it don't look that bad. So I'm actually working, but I was like, let me go ahead and make this video. It's been like in the back of my head, like every moment something's like recorded. So I'm on break right now, but I am working from home this week. So I was like, let me go ahead and just make the video. It's so crazy because like when I look at like other people's videos, like the girls are always like all glamorous with the makeup and the really pretty like outfit, but like honestly, majority of the time, like this is kind of like how I look with the sweats on. This is how I am. So like sometimes I be like trying to make the videos like when I do have my makeup on and stuff like that, but I'm like at that point to where I'm like makeup, dressed down, whatever, like I still feel like I'm beautiful, so whatever. And it's not even about like the way I look. I feel like it's just about the message, honestly. Okay, so I really think I'm going to quit my job that I am working at right now. I have been working here at the bank for about a year. So I've been working at my current job about a year. It's a really great job, so I'm not gonna lie. So it took me forever to get into the job because you have to have your GED or your diploma, and everybody knows that like I was like half a credit off in high school, so I didn't graduate. And which everybody knows I'm really open about that. So that's not something that I'm ashamed to share. But so without it, I was able to get like a lot of amazing jobs without having my GED and my diploma. And I think because of my determination and like my personality, I think that's why I was able to go ahead and get those jobs as well. But I'm not gonna lie, on some of the jobs I would just put that I had a diploma when I was younger in my crazy days. You know what I mean? Because it's like, dang, like I don't have it. But if they do ask me, I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna put that I have it because I felt like in my eyes, like, hey, like I almost finished. You know what I mean? I pretty much finished. So I was like, that's good enough. But if they ask me, then I'm gonna be like, hey, like I don't have a diploma right now, but I am working hard to get my GED. So I know that's probably too much information, but honestly, I'm just about being honest and helping somebody else. So it is what it is. So not to get off topic, so for my job that I work with for the bank, it took me like 6 years to get into this job. Because every time that I try to get into it, they'll be like, oh yeah, like we'll interview you and everything. Even though you don't have your diploma, like you can still interview, but you would just have to have it like by this certain amount of time. And I'm like, okay, cool. But every time, like I don't think that I did well in the interviews. So I never got into the job. Like never got into the job. 5 years, I had several interviews, all that, never got into the job. I apologize for the noise. We do have 2 bulldogs here. They sleep and snore and all that stuff. So I never got into the job. So I finally ended up getting my GED, thank God. I got my GED and I had an interview, and then the guy that interviewed me, he was like so funny and so nice, and he really liked me, and I had him laughing and everything, and I was blessed with the job. The benefits, paid vacation time, sick hours, medical, dental, everything. Like it's a great job. Like I really love the job, right? Like I love the job. Well, I love the job. It's a good job. I've gotten like 2 promotions already, like all types of stuff. Like this is the only job that I got like promotions. All my other job, like I felt like I did like all this hard work, and I didn't really feel like it was really noticed because I was in like the same position. So that's why, and with me, I'm always trying to elevate and go up. So I'm like, no, like I'm at this job for like a year, and you're telling me that I no raise or anything. And a lot of my jobs, a lot of people didn't like me. And I'll be honest, I had a really hard time at my jobs. I'm not saying that I'm like always the most easiest person to get along with, but if somebody is rude to me or offends me, back then I would tell them that I'm offended, but I didn't have any filter. Not saying that I'll cuss anybody out or nothing like that, but I'll be like, yo, bro, don't talk to me like that. Like, it's disrespectful. But there's a certain way, and I've learned that over the years, how to speak to somebody. But I don't know, I don't know, it just, I feel like previous jobs, people would just go out of their way to like be rude, be mean. Maybe it was me, I don't know. I'm not saying I'm perfect. But what I'm saying is that I felt like I put in all this hard work, and I was pleasant and everything, but I feel like it went unnoticed. I never got any like job promotions or anything. So with this job, having like my managers and other division leaders and everybody come up and tell me that they hear my cause, or they hear me like working really hard and everything, and that they appreciate it, and I'm able to get like And I'm able to get like raises and all that stuff. Like, come on now, like anybody would stay at a job that recognizes you, and if they see like a job position or anything coming up, they shoot it to you and they let you know, they ask you. Like, that's beautiful. And like even the job hours, like I work Monday through Friday. I've been working. I was working my last position for a year, and I had split days off. The hours I was working from like 6 to like 2:30, so I was cool with that. Like, you get in early, you get off early, you knock it out, that's it, and you have the rest of the day to yourself. But split days off, I felt like I was always exhausted, but I was like, let me just go ahead and work through it, and then once I find another job position that has the hours that I'm looking for, then I'm gonna jump on it, and I did. So anyway, it's a great job, but at the end of the day, I don't believe that it's not my passion. Like, I'm great at it, it's a good job, but I'm all about like helping people and doing things that's helping other people and really making a difference. I want God to be able to speak to me and be like, you did this, you did that, like you really changed lives. That really matters to me. A lot of people, they're like, like if it pays well, you know what I mean, and you're getting the benefits awesome, but if it pays well, you stick with that job, but honestly, it's not always about the money. Most definitely not to me, because I know that God favors me, and even if I do like take a pay cut, then I know like my work ethic and the way I am and the way that my relationship with God, the pay that I do desire or whatever, excuse me, I will get. So that's my kind of like my mindset. Like, whatever God has for me, He has for me. And if something is put on my mind to put on my heart to take another job, then I just go all into it, and I just trust God, and I know that He will lead the path. So this other job that I found, it's with the state, and it's working with kids. So everybody knows that I love working with kids. I worked with kids with autism before this job for like 5 years. I loved it. Like, just sitting there, being able to see where the kid started to where the kid is now. That's a beautiful thing. I've helped several kids and several parents as well. Like the last little girl that I worked with before I left the job, working with children with disabilities, they gave me like a thank you card, and we still reach out and we talk to each other, and she's just like, wow, like with your services, like before I didn't see any improvements, and when you came in here, like we've seen several improvements, like different things that our daughter's doing, we didn't even see that before, so like even other parents would tell me, like, when we first started, like to now where my child's at, like, you've really made a big difference, and we really appreciate you. And that means a lot to me. Like that means a lot to me. And I want those kids to grow up and be like, hey, what's up, Michelle? Like, I remember when you work with me, or you help me, or you know what I mean? Like, I remember where we always used to like work together, and you taught me different life skills and different things like that. That's beautiful to me. So this job now, like, it has great benefits and everything. The pay is a little bit different than my job now. Like my job now, it pays like good money. But the only thing is that like I said, like the passion is like for the kids. And each day that I work this job, I'm like, it's a great job and everything, and I love the job. But at the end of the day, like, I just know that it's not my passion. So I have a job interview for this other job that I've been trying to get into like forever. Now that I'm older, I do care about stability. Before, it was like whatever. I didn't have any kids, so I'll drop that job and go to the other job. But now it's like, it's a little bit, it's a little bit different now. So I have a family, I have a husband, I have a daughter. So it's like I have to consider them before I just up and drop a job. So I just told myself, if I find another job that is great, that's great, that benefits my family, that's beneficial to me, that I really love, and that I will enjoy doing every day and will be waking up looking forward to, then that's what I'm going to do. So I know a lot of people are, they've been at their jobs for like 10 years, 20 years. I mean, I love to be that type of person, but it's like at the end of the day, I'm just honestly just always trying to find what God has for me. And I'm always going to chase that. And whatever God tells me and whatever He communicates to me, that's what I'm going to follow. Even if it sounds a little crazy. I've noticed that working with kids, it was just really fulfilling. And I never complained or anything. Even with this job, I mean, it's cool, but once again, it's just not, I just don't feel like it's meant for me. So I have been praying, and I'm just gonna keep praying about it and just tell God, like, you know, if I do get the job, and I'm praying that I do, that we'll just take it from there. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm all about just growing and just about just following my dream and making a big difference and making somebody else's life better. But with my job working with children with autism, it's very difficult dealing with the parents, I'm not gonna lie. But able to work with the kids and laugh and like hear them say silly things like that's everything that I live for. So I'm just gonna put it in God's hands. But yeah, I'm about to just probably go ahead and put in my 2 weeks at my job. I mean, I get along with everybody, my managers, co-workers, everybody. Like, it's a great job. But at the end of the day, the moral of the story is that you have to do what God has for you. You know, and even though it may sound crazy or seem crazy, but you have to do what's best for you, and you have to follow your dream and the path that you want. You know what I mean? I know before I would be hesitating, like, dang, I don't know if this is a good decision and all this stuff, but I'm like, you know what? I just pray more and I just trust God. So anyway, yep. So I'm probably about to quit this job and go to another job. People may be like, why is she doing this video? Because it may help somebody. You know what I mean? It may help somebody. At the end of the day, I have to do what's best for me, and I have to do what I'm passionate about, and I have to follow it, and that's what I'm gonna do. And my husband and my mom, you know, and my grandmothers as well, Big Mama and Granny, no matter what, they you know, they always tell me they're gonna support me. So I just want to tell you guys, you know what I mean, if the job you're doing right now, if you just feel like you just dread it a little bit and it's just not meant for you, maybe that's not your passion. Look for something else. Never just settle for something. If you're not excited about doing it, even if it pays money, if you're not excited about doing it while you're doing it, you're just wasting your life. You know what I mean? You could always do your passion, and then as long as you trust God, the money and everything will come with it. You know what I mean? Not saying that this video is based on pay, but I'm just saying that my job is a good job, and me to go to another field, it doesn't pay as much as this job. But it's just that my passion. My passion is to work with kids, and I want to go ahead and continue to do that. And I'm going to do it. And that's it. So hopefully I'm not rambling and everything. My alarm went off, so I really got to go get back on the phone and take these calls. But I love you guys. Put God first. Keep praying. Follow your dreams. Peace out. Until next time. Look at God. What'd I tell y'all? So, my hair look a little long. I'm at the gym. It's super late. It's like 11 o'clock. But I was like, I need to get back and being persistent in the gym. So I forced myself to come out here. I'm really tired. It's been a really long day. But I was like, nah, I need to record like the rest of this video. So anyway, so you guys know how I was talking about trusting God and, you know, finding the job that you love and all this stuff. So tell me why I got a job interview for a job working for the state that pays the exact same as my current job. You better look at God. I told y'all, you gotta have faith, man. I told myself, I was like, I believe it, I feel it, like an opportunity. Like I just feel it in my bones, my flesh, like I just feel it. So I just wanted to end the video like that. Like I said, gotta trust God. Gotta pray, you gotta ask. You have not, because you ask not. That's facts. So anyway, love you guys. My legs are dying, man. I feel like I'm like so out of shape. But anyway, if you're not in the gym, go to the gym. Mwah. Love you guys.